Hello, outsiders. It's Justice Pariah here, and welcome to the first of what I hope to be many episodes of the Power Rangers Hunger Games. I've done this before for other characters, but I thought, hey, the Power Rangers have a lot of members. This could be really, really fun to do. Now, before we get into this, anytime I have my own thoughts, I'm going to let my little avatar here take over for me. But we have some rules and guidelines that we're doing for this. Obviously, as you can see on screen, we're doing yellow, so allow me to say the rules. Rule number one, if a ranger actor has passed away in real life, they will not be included in this as a sign of respect, as there is a lot of, very violent content here, and I just think it would be disrespectful to the families of any of those who have suffered if I were to include them here. So that will not be happening. Rule number two, if for whatever reason a ranger is associated with more than one color, think rangers like Rocky or Adam, then whatever color they are most associated with, the one that makes up their own unique identity is the one I will use. To continue the example with Rocky, while he was the second Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, Jason is the Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So to not have two of them in the same time because we have limited space, I'm going to instead attribute him to Zeo Ranger 3 Blue. Rule number three, this is all in good fun. Do not take any of this seriously. Not really a rule, but more of a guideline. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into this. This is a bit of a fourth rule here. Because while you can see a lot of the rangers I'm using right now, Aisha and so forth, going in chronological order, you'll notice that when we get to District 12 and a little bit in District 10, things start to get a little different. Why did I include Fern from Power Rangers Cosmic Fury when she's orange, not yellow? Because, well, I'm doing this for every color ranger, and to be honest, it didn't make sense to put her with the extra rangers, or sometimes referred to as sixth rangers, so she's included here as I didn't know where else to put her. In addition, because Trini Kwan is not here, may Tui Trang rest in peace, I have included Min Kwan as the younger Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger. And to help fill out the spots, I've included Jack Thomas from Power Rangers Hyperforce, who was played by Paul Schreier. So I have also included Eugene Skolovich, which, while he was never a Ranger in the TV show canon, he was in the comics. He was an Orange Ranger, so that fits the theme. He's who I'll be using. If you have any questions about why I didn't include certain Rangers, like Evil Rangers, we're only really doing good guys here, so no Psycho Yellow, no Roxy from Power Rangers Beast Morphers, just the good guys, so let's get into it. As the tributes stand on their podiums, yep, we're here with Yell for Yellow. The horn sounds. Time Force Yellow runs away from the cornucopia. Yes, they all have their real names, but they will be going by their Ranger colors here. Cosmic Fury Orange and Yellow Movie Ranger, Trini from the 2017 movie. This is the only Trini who will be here. They fight for a bag. Yellow Movie Ranger gives up and retreats. Wow, Fern putting in work already. The Yellow Aquitar Ranger takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. That doesn't look like a spear, buddy. Really doesn't look like a spear. Mystic Force Garuda Ranger, because I remember that he specifically said he was a Garuda, so that's why he's that. Runs into the cornucopia's hides. Jungle Fury Yellow gathers as much food as she can. Fair enough, fair enough. Beast Morphers Yellow takes a handful of throwing knives. Okay, that's a little funny. I mean, she is holding a knife in the picture, I gathered. SPD Yellow runs away. SPD 4. Galaxy Yellow finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. I don't remember Maya using that in Lost Galaxy, but she seems to be the jungle person, so I can imagine that. The Light Speed Lightspeed Yellow, aka Kelsey, runs away. From Overdrive runs away. The yellow saber-tooth tiger just to like get things going. The yellow Dino Ranger runs away, which that's how she's referred to. Kira is canonically the yellow Dino Ranger. I know we've had multiple Dino Rangers, but that's how she's referred, so, you know. I know I misspelled Ninjetti, leave me alone. Ninjetti Yellow and Skullfight Rebecca. Really? Really? Come on, Aisha, don't let Skull do you like that. The yellow Wind Ranger runs away. I'm not calling him the Ninja Storm Ranger because in Ninja Storm they were referred to as the Wind Power Rangers because they're from Wind Ninja Academy. The Space Ranger runs away. Mega Force runs away. The yellow Hyperforce Ranger grabs a shovel. Ranger Series Yellow runs away. A lot of running away, it seems. I'm just going to skip a little bit here. And the Ninja Steel Yellow Ranger runs away with a lighter and some rope. Oh yeah, because I'm seeing Taylor here, who grabbed a shovel. No, you're holding a sword in that image, but this makes for a good time. Let me know, guys, who you're voting for. Let me know in the comments which Yellow Ranger is your favorite and who you're hoping to win this one. Who you think would actually win this one. All right, nothing yet. Day one. The Yellow Lightspeed Ranger makes a wooden spear. The Hyperforce Ranger discovers a river. The yellow saber-tooth tiger constructs a shack. All right, men. That's how you got to get out your frustration. Do what you do. I guess Billy has taught you well. Definitely something Taylor would do. She would definitely explore. Skull collects fruit from a tree. Honestly, that's probably the only thing I would trust him with. Not that I'm judging, but why at this time? Why at this time, Calvin? What makes you think this is a good idea? Fern goes hunting. Fair enough. The yellow Aquatar Ranger travels to higher ground. I hope you get some water. Yep, it's happened. Mega Force Yellow, otherwise known as Gia Moran, attempts to climb a tree but falls on Ronnie from Operation Overdrive. So they are both taken out. Wow. That is not at all how I thought this was going to go. Power down, I guess, for those two. I know Gia has become a little bit of a fan favorite in recent years. I mean, I don't know much about Operation. Well, no, I've seen all of Operation Overdrive. I just don't remember much of it. But yeah, I know these two are from some of the least popular seasons, but still, that doesn't mean they deserve to go out like this. Rip to both of them. Oh, okay. Fans of the Saban era are gonna love this. Galaxy Yellow, Yellow Space Ranger, and Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow successfully ambush and eliminate. I'm just gonna say eliminate here. SPD Yellow, Beast Morphers Yellow, and Mystic Force Garuda Ranger. So, so Tanya, Ashley, and Maya, which is basically three Yellow Rangers in a row right there. I mean, they've all met in some capacity. Well, technically Maya never met Tanya directly, but you know what I mean. Just destroyed SPD, Beast Morphers, and Mystic Force. Wow. Uh the sad day for the Disney era and the Hasbro era, it seems. I mean, but yeah, it is what it is. Wow. Honestly, pretty incredible. Emily chases Summer. Honestly, like the Yellow Samurai Ranger chasing Ranger Series Yellow, which funnily enough, this is a crossover that never got to happen. So even though they're directly after each other, they never really had a crossover. So maybe this is as close as we're gonna get. You're welcome, guys. Although RPM was known for like cars and stuff, so I don't think this chase is gonna go very well. Speaking of chases, Time Force is chasing Kira, so Katie's chasing Kira. That's interesting. And the yellow Wind Ranger steals from Ninjetti Yellow while she isn't looking. Dustin, come on. Like, I know you're from like the skateboard era of the 2000s, and like there's a little bit of more teenage angst there, but come on. Don't do Aisha like that. Aisha doesn't really seem like she's doing much. Come on, Aisha. Night one. We're already about 25% out of the way of our team, so Ninjetti Yellow, Galaxy Yellow, Yellow Saber-Tooth Tiger, and the Rangers and Ranger Series Yellow Sleeping Shifts. So yeah, the Yellow Lightspeed Ranger receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ah, it's from Captain Mitchell, right? I forget the exact name of the like task force that Lightspeed Rescue works for, but I imagine that's what happens. Emily passes out from exhaustion. Oh no, not Emily. Um, Emily was actually the light in the darkness for in Samurai for me. I actually really liked her as a character. But at least she's not out yet, I guess. The Yellow Space Ranger receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Definitely Andros on board the Astro 5. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Jungle Fury Yellow. So Lily, Taylor, and Katie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Only two of these have ever met in the past. Granted, it was very briefly, but the three of them, I can actually see the three of them getting along well. I feel like Lily would definitely be the heart and try and calm the two of them down, but yeah, Taylor would definitely be the game planner there. I can see it working though. I'll just include this for the both of them, since it looks like they're both doing it. Ninja Steel Yellow and the Yellow Wind Ranger look at the night sky. Well, they are both ninja. It's funny that the two Ninja Rangers are doing that. Honestly, surprised there was never like a crossover between Ninja Steel and Ninja Storm. Like even if it was just a reference, I would have liked like them to at least have some connection other than oh we're both Power Rangers, we over are. And the yellow Aquatar Ranger receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. It's probably from Aquatar, and it's probably just a bunch of water to make sure he can survive. All right, day two. Galaxy Yellow injures herself. Please don't. Ooh, two of my favorite Yellow Rangers here. Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow and Jungle Fury Yellow work together for the day. Jungle Fury was my Power Rangers, and Tanya, she was the first Yellow Ranger I ever really saw. So, big fan, excuse me, big fan of both of them. Oh, Time Force Yellow sprains her ankle while running away from Cosmic Fury Orange. Thankfully, that's easily fixed, but, Fern, come on, don't do that. Skull Stalks Ranger Series Yellow. Skull? No, I don't think that's a good idea. The Yellow Lightspeed Ranger, Yellow Hyperforce Ranger, Ninjetti Yellow, and Yellow Wind Ranger raid Ninja Steel Yellow's camp when he is hunting. Wow, not good for you, is it, Calvin? The Yellow Dino Ranger attacks the Yellow Space Ranger, but she manages to escape. See, that's the thing, is like, there's technically a connection there because Ashley met Tommy for all of like 5 seconds in the like passing of the torch. And the Yellow Dino Ranger was directly taught by Tommy Oliver. So that's interesting. Oh, I forgot about this. So, it's very rare for this to happen, but arena events can. So, the arena turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing. I feel like many of the Rangers have headlights to help them get out of this, but I don't know. Uh, so, Time Force Yellow survives. Lost Galaxy Yellow accidentally makes contact with spiny lethal plant life. Rip Maya. I know she was a favorite for a lot of people. Ashley, how could you? You flared your weapon around and accidentally killed Cosmic Fury Orange. I also just want to say I should have said this earlier, but again, like I said earlier, this is why this is all in good fun because I don't wish any harm upon any of the actors for obvious reasons. They're human beings. This is happening to their characters, not them. I'm doing this in fun because of their characters, not them. I hope that's clear. But Rip Fern, like the first Orange Ranger, official Orange Ranger. The yellow saber-tooth tiger finds and kills the yellow Aquatar Ranger who is making way too much noise. Ouch. Sorry, sorry, Titius. Or is it Titus, or is it Titius or Titus? I forget exactly what it is. But, yeah, you just got your water, but you're gone. Sorry. I thought alien rangers deserved at least some representation. I'm noticing most of the yellow rangers are surviving here. Yeah. Well, in case anyone was afraid Skull would win, he tripped on a rock and fell off a cliff, which honestly, I hate to be that guy, but that seems exactly how Skull would end himself in the Hunger Games, if I'm being honest. Rip Calvin, he accidentally made contact with spiny lethal plant life. And Dustin also tripped on a rock and fell off the cliff. See, if he was riding his dirt bike and that happened, I could see that. But him just tripping, not really sure. Rip well, thankfully less Yellow Rangers than you'd expect. But oh, it's still 6 Yellow Rangers. Galaxy Yellow, Cosmic Fury Orange, the Yellow Aquatar, Skull, the Ninja Steel Yellow, and the Yellow Wind Ranger. No, during Night 2, Ranger Series Yellow and Time Force Yellow work together to drown Yellow Samurai Ranger. Again, I hope this really doesn't happen to any of the actors, but that is a very, very crude way to go. I'm very sorry, Emily. Ah, man, we're gonna move from drowning straight to this. Yellow Hyperforce Ranger receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Yeesh. Moments like these are something I love. Jungle Fury Yellow Ranger defeats the Yellow Saber-tooth Tiger in a fight but spares her life. So Min and Lily are on equal terms, it would seem, which is good. I actually really like both of them as a team. Series Yellow diverts the Yellow Space Ranger's attention and runs away. Ashley and Summer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these two are from what is considered the best series of Power Rangers, so it's interesting to see that. And Time Force Yellow defeats the Yellow Movie Ranger in a fight but spares her life. Okay. Ooh, she tries to sleep through the entire day. Not something I would see Taylor do, honestly, but maybe she's been working herself too hard, which is something that would happen. And Ninjetti Yellow chases the Yellow Dino Ranger. Again, these two technically have a connection through Tommy Oliver, but it's like they never really met, so I don't know. And if you guys are going to bring up that crossover in Beast Morphers, technically it has been confirmed that that was supposed to be Trini. So yeah, it was Trini who was there, not Aisha. The Yellow Hyperforce Ranger begs for the Yellow Saber-tooth Tiger to kill him. She reluctantly obliges, killing Yellow Hyperforce Ranger. Well, Jack's out of it too. Rip Hyperforce. At least you got to. Same with Alien Rangers. At least you were here as well. Sorry that Min had to be the one to do it. I mean, I know she was angry at Rita, but I didn't think she'd still have it in her here. Then again, I guess she's tough. She's a tough ranger. Yellow Lightspeed Ranger practices her archery. That doesn't look like a bow and arrow. Zero Ranger 2 Yellow bashes Ninjetti Yellow's head in with a mace. You know, Aisha did nothing this entire battle. And then, this is actually kind of ironic because I heard like Aisha actually wanted to be in Zeo for a bit, like the actress Karen Ashley. She wanted to be in Zeo for a little bit to get a bit of an arc for her character before she left, but instead they just switched younger her out for younger Tanya, which led to Nakia Baris coming in Zeo, and uh, Karen Ashley has wanted a comeback for her character and a chance to redeem herself ever since. So this is actually kind of a sad interaction. All right, day 4. Jungle Fury Yellow picks flowers. What's up with all the flower picking? Are you gonna bring those to Theo? Wouldn't put it past you. Time Force and Min from Once and Always. Not what I would personally expect, but it is what it is. Ranger Series Yellow tries to spearfish with a trident. I actually, considering that she did grow up in the dome city of Corinth, I didn't get out much except in the ranger suits because of how inhospitable it was. I imagine she wouldn't be that great at that if I'm being honest. Come on, don't do Ashley like that. Dies from an infection? Rip Ashley, I guess. Man, uh, In Space is probably my favorite season of Power Rangers. That's disappointing. Min, you savage, destroying Kelsey's supplies? Wow, that's incredible actually. Katie and Tanya talking about the tribute still alive. Oh no! um, I get that you might have thought the movie was bad, but she didn't deserve that. Rest in peace to movie Trini who just got set on fire by Summer. Ouch. Dang. Ah, we have arrived at the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Wild Force Yellow stabs the yellow. Taylor! For shame, you were in the Air Force. I thought you would have done better than just attacking a child with a tree branch. Rip men, I guess. Ouch. That honestly saddens me. I'm honestly a little hurt. Ranger Series Yellow and Zeo Ranger 2 fight the Yellow Lightspeed Ranger and the Yellow Dino Ranger. The Yellow Lightspeed Ranger and Yellow Dino Ranger survive. Wow. Again, two fan favorite Yellow Rangers here. Getting absolutely destroyed by Kelsey and Kira. Rip Tanya, I was rooting for you to go a while just because she's one of my favorite Rangers in yellow personally. But yeah, I mean, hey, it's the Hunger Games. It is what it is. But man, a rip to the both of them. Things are probably going to be picking up. Wild Force Yellow receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Yep, Animarium again. And Jungle Fury Yellow defeats the Yellow Dino Ranger in a fight but spares her life. Oh, I just realized we're down to our final five. Huh. Hey, Lightspeed and Time Force hunting for other tributes together. That's what's up. I love seeing, because they did have a crossover, so that's cool to see something like that again. All right, night 5. Taylor sees a fire but stays hidden. The fact that Taylor has made it this far is very in character, though, I will say. And Time Force Yellow destroys the Yellow Lightspeed Ranger supplies while she is asleep. You guys were just working together. Man, Katie's gonna backstab everyone, it seems. Considering what Taylor just did, she probably doesn't need a hatchet. She already has enough weapons. Yellow Lightspeed Ranger steals from Wild Force Yellow while she isn't looking. Careful, Kelsey. That is not a good thing to do. Oh, not what I thought would happen. Um, Rip Lily, I guess. That is not what I expected to happen. Well, I guess it's definitely down to the Saban era, or the post Zordon era specifically. Oh, Lightspeed Ranger thinks about home. Yep. I forget exactly. Whoa, I had to cut myself off. Apparently, Taylor's dead. She died from an infection. Wow. I honestly thought Taylor was going to take it. I was rooting for Taylor, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And apparently Katie's gone as well because she fell into a frozen lake and again. I hope this doesn't happen to any of the actors, but that is incredible. And that means by default that Kelsey wins. The winner of Yell for Yellow is the Yellow Lightspeed Ranger, Kelsey Winslow. Anya had 4. Well, Ashley also had 4. Yeah. Maya probably could have gotten more if she stayed around longer, but it is what it is. Yeah, it was between Tanya and Ashley. Now, okay, so obviously we know that Kelsey is the winner. So why is this still going on? Well, there's a thing. As I said, this is a series, And next color up that we're doing, since we just did yellow, next time we will tackle pink slash white. I'm including white with that just because anytime there's been a secondary female ranger and they didn't have pink, she's usually been the color white. So I'm just going to include all the white rangers there. Again, if it isn't obvious, Tommy Oliver will not be there. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. But we should see some stuff there. And yeah, since there's so little pink and white, we might have a few other colors join in just to fill out the ranks. But yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, right. One more thing. And since we're doing every single color, this is yellow, pink, blue, yellow, pink, blue, green, red, and the extra rangers, like 6 rangers, whatever. We will also do a 7th final video, which will be the best of the best of each of the individual colors. So first through fourth here are going to return in that video. So that will be Kelsey, Katie, Taylor, and Lily, who honestly, not a bad pick in terms of Yellow Rangers. There's some pretty good ones. Kira making fifth is also pretty great. Also, one last thing I had to remember who came in dead. Gia Moran. Well, rip Gia. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Power of Pink. See you in the next one. Have a God bless day, everyone.